Bwana asifiwe. Ngai nĩ mwega na hĩndĩ ciothe. Nĩ tũikare thĩ. Nĩ ndamũkĩra Sister Kibe, Father in charge, Reverend Sisters, our Association of Pentecostal Evangelical Clergy of Kenya, and all the clergy present, Board of Management, directors and staff of the school, teachers, the doctors and the staff, and the caregivers for our children, the Senator, Nyandarua County, Honorable Batmeaus, Honorable Faith Gitao, my sister, the women representative of Nyandarua, Deputy County Commissioner, the security team that is here, our majority leader, the county government representative, partners for care, the ones who have come, partners of care, neo tukorirwo twina hamwe nao tukinyitanira kurehe ngari icio muona cia ciana icio mahurire makofi. Our area MCA and the county assembly, dear children, ciana citu njega, cia tuiretu, ona cia tuhi. Ladies and gentlemen, muthenya wa mothe ni ndaigua ngikenera Ngai ngirugama haha Father, ni tondu represent the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua. Ajirire ndoka ndimugeithie na ndimwire ni angiendire guka, no tondu ni nie better half oiga njoke tondu I'm better. Na muturite mumethaga, but you don't look for the better half. That is why muturite mwetereire. And when the better half comes, onake nio tondu thiini wa mathabu ma Ngai imwe kuongerere mwe ni cigana ati ni igiri iriku imwe kuongerere mwe mathabu-ini ma Ngai ni imwe. Ogwo mwamuona ni mwanyona, mwanyona ni mwamuona. Imwe kuongerere mwe thiini wa ithabu ria Ngai rituikaga o imwe. Njuge muthenya wa muthi ndatumwo ndumirwo njoke niguo hote kuona ciana citu iria cie thiini wa cukuru uyu na ndimageithie. Watoto, nimeleta salamu za Rigiji. Mumepokea? Mumepokea? Na aliniambia niwaambie anawapenda sana. Munampenda pia? Munajua Rigiji nyinyi? Mulimujulia wapi? Kwa TV? Mukamuona hapo? He, nitamwambia mlimuona kwa TV. Ni wangapi wamemuona akiwa hapa au kwa TV? Mumeona yeye na macho mawili? Aya, asante sana. I am happy that you have seen him. Sister, when I'm here, I will want first to read what I've written, and then I will speak, so that those ones who want to hear what I do, because we also have the press with us, you allow me to speak, to first read my speech, and then I will say something. Moje tekerie jaria ke moni moni, neguo aria turariria na kuria jamambe maigue tiguo. Njoke jarie Gikuyu tiguo. Thank you muno. The Bible says in the book of James chapter 1, verse 27. James 1, verse 27 says, religion that God our Father accepts as pure and faultless is this, to look after orphans and widows in their distress and to keep oneself from being polluted by the world. So it is very wonderful this afternoon to be here in Nyandarua, and I am grateful to God for all who are here this afternoon. I have always desired to see you all from time to time so that we discuss critical matters that my office runs. I'm just a few days into the second year of my office. This office was a door opened for me to serve the vulnerable in the society. Those without a face, I'm their face. Those without their feet, I walk for them. The nobodies, the unheard, and the voiceless are the people I represent in my office. Every single human being is created in the image and in the likeness of God. We are all created equal. It does not matter what is missing. Perhaps what is missing in that person, you yourself have it. And it means the talent that you don't have, it is in the other person. I therefore obediently and wholeheartedly committed to be their face, their voice, and to carry their message across the nation and the world. This is why I am here at the Ol-Kalao School for the disabled. My vision and mission are crystal clear, and I have no doubt in my mind that together we shall realize the mission. These lovely faces, full of smiles before us, and thousands of others in our dear nation are a great blessing. As a mother, I offer my deepest apology on behalf of the mothers and parents who hide their children from the world because of their disability. We hide their talents, their skills, their abilities, and their humanity unknowingly. Children, men and women who have contributed to the economic growth of our nation, we were not given a chance. It was most unfortunate. Toroiga ciana ici iciaritwo ciena mawathe, ciaciarirwo ciena muhano wa Ngai na mauthi ma Ngai, na ciana ici ni njega, na ciana ici citu ciena kihoto gia gukorwo cigeikarania na ithui, cikirutira ta wira ta andu aria angi, igithoma ta andu aria angi, igithondekwo na ikigia na ũgima wa mwiri na kurihirwo ona ta andu aria angi. Na ngoiga aciari aria mathiaga makahitha ciana ici, ni ndirenda kuruta muhera iguru riao, tondu ni undu muru gukorwo wina mwana Ngai akuhete kiheo kiega, kiheo kia Ngai, ugacoka ugathie ugakihitha na ukaiguaga thoni ati tondu wina mwana toyo. Kuri na andu aingi thiini wa bururi ona thiini wa mabururi mathundurite maundu manene, tondu ona mundu angikorwo ahana uguo nderemetwo. Ithuĩ nĩ ithuĩ tũtũmaga meremwo nĩ kũmahingira na kwaga kũmonania na kũmarega kũmagiria, makoragwo hamwe na ithuĩ nĩguo matuĩke atirĩrĩri a bũrũri tondu nĩo. Ladies and gentlemen, the United Nations Convention on Human Rights on Children with Disability reminds us what is best for the child will be the most important thing to think about. We must have campaigns to change the way people think about disabled people's lives. Number 3, we need to show everyone what jobs disabled people can do. We need to teach all children about equal rights for the disabled people. And I'm very glad because today we have a school that has disabled children and who I call special children, and also the other special children. All the mother thoma handu hamwe. Whether you are differently abled, it is very important. We need to teach all children about equal rights for the disabled people, and as a country, we must make sure that those who are differently abled have equal rights as other people amongst us. Remember that some have become disabled following unfortunate situations in their lives. There are those ones who have been disabled because they got a disease, others got an accident, and others were disaster. So every one of us is a candidate of a disability. Ladies and gentlemen, the United Nations Convention on Human Rights on Children with Disability reminds us what is best for the child will be the most important thing to think about. We must have campaigns to change the way people think about disabled people's lives. Number 3, we need to show everyone what jobs disabled people can do. We need to teach all children about equal rights for the disabled people. And I'm very glad because today we have a school that has disabled children, and who I call special children, and also the other special children. Whether you are differently abled, it is very important. Reria moko tukania aria different abled na aria mwetaga abled todo na ndiweciria ni very abled. Ongehingwo maitho ndongehota guthie ta uria utari na utahetwo maitho ta maku tondu ena maitho mangi no kumona inyue mutagokoragwo mukimona. Ange mena matu ate ona no akorwo ndaiguaga na niainaga na niahuraga nginya music gukira. Oguo kwina maundu maingi muno na talents nyingi ciana ici cito cienacio na twagirirwo gukorwo tutagucihitha. We need to teach all children about equal rights for the disabled people, and as a country we must make sure that those who are differently abled have equal rights as other people amongst us. Remember that some have become disabled following unfortunate situations in their lives. There are those ones who have been disabled because they got a disease, others got an accident, and others were disaster. So every one of us is a candidate of a disability. Ogeciria mundu aciarirwo guo onawe no ugie na accident no wikore ohana oguo katotire na andu maranyuire njohi maratigwo matari maitho riu matirona na ni maronaga. So by recklessness sometimes tondu mathire manyua njohi ci muraigua ndirahurana nacio 17 riu ni makuite na ange nao matire na maitho na ni undu wa kieha muno ati mundu urathie Ngai akuhete maitho ugathie ukanyua njohi njuru cia ibango ukauma kou wi mutumumu we ithe wa mundu family yaku igakorwo ni yakorwo na thina tondu riu urari ithe wa mucii na niwe urarutaga wira ucio riu watigira mutumia waku murigo wa gugukua na gukua ciana ciaku na maundu maria mangi. The true measure of the heartbeat of a society is demonstrated by how we give without expecting anything in return. Wega uria wothe ungikorwo wi mwega ni hindi iria ungiheana utagwiciria mundu ucio ni agakuhe. Twi hamwe hindi iria mwoka mwarora ciana ici gutire kindu ikamahe no Ngai uria wi iguru ni akamurathi. Oguo tuthie na mbere kurora ciana citu na gwika wega aria matangihota gutucokeria gutwika maundu macio mega. Those who established this school, those offering the care to the students and the volunteers have demonstrated a heart for the selfless service. Ol-Kalao School for the Disabled is not just an educational institute. It is a sanctuary of learning, support, and empowerment of our precious children with unique challenges, stories, dreams, and aspirations. Here, we have learners with various conditions such as cerebral palsy, spinal bifida, clubfoot, congenital malfunction, amputees, osteomyelitis, valgus knees, and polio, among others. These children are not defined by their disabilities. Instead, they inspire us with courage, determination, and the boundless potential. Ederia gothiaga ngionaga ciana icio iria irarutwo nginya guthie wa marora mothio mao no gutheka ni gukena na ciana ici ni njega na ederia ngomonaga ogwo ni nguiguaga ngoro yakwa ikianjiriria gukena ni kuona ati ona mwana utombetwo uria we na maguru urathie namo arageria nake rutaniria. And I think this is a very important thing for human beings. A good human society, it is that one that cares for one another. I appeal to be you to be generous of hearts, especially in the leadership and especially the church. I have been working with these people. Andu aingĩ nĩ tondũ nĩ maranjigua nĩ ndĩrarũĩrĩra mwana wa kahĩĩ thĩinĩ wa ofici yakwa to wĩra ũcio ndutaga. Nĩ ndutaga wĩra na atumia ndigwa na ciana cia ndigwa, nĩ ngoragwo ngĩruta wĩra na andũ aya mena mawathe na mwana wa kahĩĩ. Ũguo maũndũ marĩa ũrĩa iguaga nĩ ũrĩnyonaga kũrĩa ta gũkũ njũkĩte, ũyũ nĩ wĩra wakwa. It is my responsibility and I'm accountable. And I'm very happy gũkũ kwanyu mwĩna atongoriega, tondũ ngĩona ũguo merutanĩirie na kwĩrutĩra mũthenya mũgima. Hwaĩ gavana wanyu nĩ arahũrĩire aranjĩra me handũ magũthiaga, aranjĩra ndĩmwĩtĩkĩrie na akoretwo akĩndeithia na ciana icio cinyuĩte njohi. Nĩ tũrahingũrire rehabilitation na gũtirĩ hĩndĩ ndĩndamwĩta akĩaga kũnjĩtĩka mbu, na nĩwe ũndoragĩra rehabilitation center together na MCA ũyũ wĩ haha. Ndĩmetaga ngamera tathiĩ mũrore nĩkĩ mareka na magathiĩ. Andũ atheki ũguo Nyandarua nĩkĩo mũrona njũkaga o maingĩ. Mami mwega na kabamethu njũkaga gũkũ tondũ ona inyuĩ nĩ mwathĩkaga na nĩ mwendete andũ anyu, na gũtirĩ ona mũngĩũka kwĩ deputy president gũtirĩ ũndũ ũngĩ mwaragia Nyandarua mũkĩanjia gatagatĩ-inĩ ona mũico. No Nyandarua, no Nyandarua, no Nyandarua. And that is what is very important for a leader. You must love your people, you must serve your people. That is why we are here. As a country, we must build communities that encourage, care, and support all the populations in the country. I'm not only doing this in the Mount Kenya region, I've been in the Western region. In fact, I was in Nyamira the other day, I was in Migori. Na ndathiĩ kũu reke ndĩmwĩre, ndathire ndakora ũgwati mũnene mũno kũu. Atĩ wona weta atumia ndigwa oikarĩte location ĩmwe tu handũ maroka na magũrũ, twetereire andũ 500 marokire 1,300. Wona nderorera ũguo ndĩramenya gũkũ ũhoro ũyũ gwati nĩ ũneneire. O mũgĩciria no Mount Kenya ũngĩona atumia ndigwa na ti atumia ndigwa akũrũ a mĩaka kuma 60, nĩ airĩtu kuma 25, 30, airĩtu anini mũno mena twana tũnini. Ũguo nĩ kuga my boy child is endangered. Tondũ acio 1,300 githĩ ti anake na thuri makuĩte, ti maithe ma andũ makuĩte. Now we are having households that are being manned by women without protection and without covering. Na atumia nĩ kwenda tũnyitanĩre ũhoro ũyũ wa njohi ĩno na bara ici citũmaga anake aitũ na athuri aitũ makue, nĩ tũkuga aca. Mwĩ hamwe nani? Na tondũ kwĩna thĩna mũnene, ũndũ arĩa tarĩ mũndũ ũcio njohi ĩroragire andũ 17 atwaragwo igoti-inĩ akarekio na 50 na andũ 11 nĩ makua. For how long? For how long are they going to kill people? And yet other things that maybe our children are going behind bars for very misdemeanor crimes, very small crimes, and yet they go for many years. But the one who kills 17 people is released, and he goes back, he kills others, he goes back, he kills others. As a church, we are saying we are going to deal with these things the heavenly way. We are going to use the heavenly way to deal with these things, because we cannot watch a generation destroyed. We watch our fathers being destroyed. We see our sons being killed, and we are just keeping quiet. Kanitha nĩ mũkwenda mwarahuke. Public participation ĩrĩa ĩkagwo, mathiaga makaheana mbeca, makarehe anake, makaugĩrĩria, mukahĩtũkia. Rĩu ba ikoragwo hakuhĩ na primary school, ba ikoragwo thĩinĩ hakuhĩ na secondary school. Ciana citũ inyuage ndawa, ciĩkĩrĩtwo theremende-inĩ, ciĩkĩrĩtwo mĩthiguiti-inĩ, o tũkirĩte. Ũyũ bũrũri nĩ ũkwenda ũcenjie, tondũ ona administrators mangĩgeria na gũtuĩke wona manyita mũndũ no arakĩrekio rĩ, githĩ wĩra ũcio ndũgũkĩritũha. Nĩngwaria na National Assembly na Maihaha na Senate na County Assembly toke na rules that can be able to curtail and to be able to eradicate this kind of menace that is in our country. Otherwise, if we don't, we are going to have a generation wiped out. Let us embrace the spirit of Ubuntu and recognize that the well-being of one is intricately tied to the well-being of all. Together, we can transform the lives of these children, offer them not just education, but also the chance to dream, to achieve, and to contribute meaningfully to our society. Your compassion and support and commitment will break down the barriers and create pathways, success for each of every one of these children in this institution. Ladies and gentlemen, in closing, I am reminded of the words of the book of Proverbs chapter 31, verse 8 to 9, which tells us, speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly. Defend the rights of the poor and the needy. Let us heed this call and stand united and make a positive difference in the lives of these precious children. Thank you, and may your hearts be moved to contribute to the great future of Ol-Kalao School for the disabled.